the 14th edition of the Durban FilmMart, funded by the eThekwini Municipality's Durban Film Office. The 2023 theme is the African constellation, and the aim is for every filmmaker to make their mark. The gathering, which sees people from all corners of the world in the dynamic film industry, aims to showcase African talents to the world and also recognize the shift and growth in this particular industry. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala is in Durban for us, and she joins us live. Nqobile, good morning to you. Well, the arts is something that South Africans definitely do revel in, and I'm just thinking of Ilembe that is currently on every Sunday. I make an appointment, so this is part and parcel of, I suppose, what the city of eThekwini is trying to continue to grow this film industry. Tell us more.
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, if you look at the fact that there's so many filmmakers that also wants to make sure that their craft can be seen and that they can finally showcase their creativity. Just a couple of minutes to come, we are going to see most of them coming into this space. And this space basically guarantees that they get that kind of funding that they are hoping for. But now I want to bring in one of the people that are behind this project to ensure that for 14 years, those film producers and everyone that's in film can get a chance to actually showcase their talent. Tell us, what can we expect today?
Thank you very much. So today we have 30 projects that's going to be pitching to financiers. We've got decision makers from South Africa, Africa, and the globe. We've got streamers, Netflix, Amazon, MultiChoice, View. All will be listening to these projects. The projects are in development and they're looking for financing, further mentorship, international exposure. So we have the pitching forum, and then we have delegates from across the world. Filmmakers are looking to network with each other, find out what's happening on the continent in terms of the filmmaking industry. What are the changes? What are the challenges? How can they produce films together? It's all happening here over the next few days.
I mean, I can imagine getting money to basically fund your projects. It must be very hard. Tell us, how much roughly can they get from this?
Each organization is different, and each organization will give what the project deserves, because some of the projects are still in development. So some of them are needing further assistance, financial, but also mentorship. So, and some of them needing broadcast sales. So each one, it's hard to say exactly which one will get how much, but each one gets depending on the streaming platform, or depending on the broadcast, the distributor. Yeah, it varies.
You talk about mentorship. How important is mentorship in this industry, especially for people who want to break into the international field?
Yeah, I think it's very important, especially for the emerging filmmakers. We want to see the new voices coming through. We want to hear their stories. Africa has so rich content, but trying to get into the space is very difficult. So the Durban FilmMart is that platform that creates access for them, and the mentorship is that platform that takes them through on how to package their project, how to access the funding, how to connect with an international market, how to connect with the international community. So we take them through 12 weeks of mentorship to help them prepare for the market.
And I know that some of the people that are going to be speaking here are people even in the Hollywood industry. Tell us a bit about how people can break into that industry.
So we have the head of CAA from the States here. Her name is Donna Sims. She will be speaking on a platform on Monday on demystifying Hollywood. And she will be also meeting with actors who want to engage on how to access platforms in Hollywood.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. So, Kali, I want to show you what's happening here. So there are a lot of people that are going to be here, like you can hear. Nollywood is going to be part of these conversations. Hollywood is part of these conversations. We are going to be finding out more how to get that money if you're a young filmmaker that wants to break in the industry, and also how to get funding, even if you are also just as dynamic and wants to get your creativity going. There are a lot of conversations that are going to be taking place. We know that online is also taking the industry by storm. That's also going to be discussed, as well as animation, because Africa also has animation, which is also taking the world by the storm. We are going to be here. We're going to be bringing you blow by blow of what's going to be happening in this space.
Madlala, live for us there in the city of eThekwini. Thanks indeed for that update.